Hey everyone, this is Tim from RingSqwad, Squadcast, Sports Squad, the whole ordeal. This is a weird video. This is a very weird video to shoot, to think about, to go on. I know we only have a few videos out so far, and because of scheduling and getting everyone together and personal stuff, we couldn't do videos as often as we would like. We really wanted to start, especially the wrestling series, from the Royal Rumble, which was the end of January, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to do it as much. Yes, we all live not close to each other, unfortunately, and like I said, work schedules and some personal things kind of got in the way. The thing is, right now, is from my current job, I have at least 2 weeks off. It's strange, and I want to use this time to do a lot of stuff that I can do, to get videos out and really boost up our videos and kind of get on a regular schedule of getting everything out. Unfortunately, with everything going on, it affects everything. It literally has affected everything. So there's the shows, the Raw and the SmackDowns are are in the Performance Center. WrestleMania is in the Performance Center, and I will get to that in a little bit. And they're not what we expected. Um, I will try to still do reviews, but a lot of things is up in the air. I think it would be interesting to do reviews, and it's a little weird to do reviews when the shows are in front of nobody. But we're gonna do what we can. We have the time now. Fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately for me, at least, and I'm sure the other guys, we still have good financials, so we're good. But it is a little weird, and but our goal is to get these series of videos up and going, and get a established routine, and hopefully use this time and look in the positive. We can't dwell on the negative. We can't just sit around and do nothing. We're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going. It might be a lot of me. Like I said, Ryan and Baxley are live kind of far away from Squad Studios, and Antonio lives closer. But like I said, this is kind of everything has affected everything. So you might just get a lot of me for 2 weeks, and I like doing this, and I'm able to do it. So I want to get that out and share my opinions, share my thoughts. I might do fantasy bookings like I've been doing. I might do old stuff. I might get my roommates who are still here involved a little bit and watch stuff to see their reactions. Unfortunately, that's kind of all we can do. We can only do so much, but we're gonna do as much as we can with the resources we have. Luckily, the WWE network has everything available, so we can look at old matches, we can look at new stuff, we can go back and review stuff, just to go back, and like I said, use my roommates as people who are willing to come over, in these weird circumstances to watch stuff with us. So keep an eye out for that. We are trying to bust out a lot of videos. I think in this time, having videos to look on and to watch while secluded, and and looking for something to do. It's I'm trying to do my best to help everyone with that. And I know it's cheap. We're not a big budget. We're just starting this YouTube journey, and I'm hoping that we can just make your day a little better by watching us. If you're a wrestling fan, great. If you want to listen to Sports Squad or Squadcast, also great. It's gonna be a lot of wrestling stuff, but we might do other stuff too. So yeah, that's the end of that part of the video. This second part is about WrestleMania. And in case you haven't heard, WrestleMania is in the Performance Center in front of nobody, and it's weird. And I don't know any other word to use. It's just weird. I would get slacked on from my English teachers in high school for using such a simple word, but it's weird. It's weird seeing SmackDown and Raw in the Performance Center in front of nobody. It's weird that WrestleMania is in front of nobody, not even an empty Buccaneers Stadium. I forget Raymond James Stadium. It's it's just weird, and it's gonna be weird. And unfortunately, that's just the circumstances. We can't change that. I want to look at the positive though. Positive is that it is still happening at the scheduled time on the scheduled day, and it seems like most of the matches are still happening. So we get that. We have to think positive. We can't dwell on like I wish I was going. I wish the fans were there. It's a safety thing. It's a lot of things. A lot of factors go into this, and I think they made the best decision. I think pro wrestling is so unique that they can't postpone it. The MLB is delaying their season, and NHL and NBA might just suspend their season and not do playoffs, which is crazy in its own right. But with wrestling, you can't postpone WrestleMania because, especially in this day and age of monthly pay per views. And I think that's what a lot of people are kind of overlooking is that if they postpone Mania, then they postpone Backlash, then they postpone possibly Money in the Bank, they postpone takeovers, they postpone stuff, and then eventually we're at WrestleMania or we're at SummerSlam, and we have WrestleMania at SummerSlam, and it's hard to keep those stories going until August. You know, WrestleMania is always the big reset, and people come back afterwards, the Monday after or Friday after now with SmackDown, and it's just so unique that they really can't postpone it. They just can't, and I think looking at the positives that we still get the show, we still get the matches. Drew still gets his shot. Charlotte still gets her shot at Rhea Ripley. We still get Becky Lynch versus Shayna. We still get Edge versus Orton in a now last man standing match. We still get Taker versus AJ Styles, which I think would be better than most people think. It's just weird. And the good thing is the positive is that the WWE has a performance center to do this in. It's it's unique, but it's also good. MLB doesn't have that. NHL doesn't have that. NBA doesn't have that. And as crazy as that will be, that if the NBA had their own performance center, if the NHL had their own performance center, that will be had their own type of performance center where they could just play the games in front of no audience and secluded, things might be a little different. And WWE fortunately has that opportunity. And yes, they're kind of finding their bearings. The last night on Raw, they showed the Royal Rumble match. On Friday Night SmackDown, they showed the Elimination Chamber match, the tag team Elimination Chamber match, not the women's one, to fill time. And I think now that they're kind of finding their bearings and finding how to do everything, I think it'll basically be a regular show. Maybe less promos, maybe longer matches. But it's weird, but it's gonna work, and we just have to look forward to that. And it seems like everything is kind of just going according to schedule, even though it's slightly different. They're making it work, and I gotta give credit to the crew for putting it together. I gotta give credit to the commentators for putting it all, and we have the network, that we can watch these things, and we can't always what's the way to put it? We can't always be upset at something out of our control. This isn't a Vince McMahon decision. This isn't a even a Tampa decision. It's kind of a global decision, and they're still performing. They could have easily just said it's canceled. We're gonna have WrestleMania at the end of May or early June. Instead, they're saying same day, same time, still on the network, same matches we've been promising you. So credit where credit's due. Some things you really don't like, some things you wanna moan about and complain about. But I think this is the right decision. I'd rather have a WrestleMania from an empty performance center than no WrestleMania, or a WrestleMania in August and no SummerSlam, and have everything delayed. I think the stories keep going, and they're doing the best they can. And it is weird. And I keep saying that, and I apologize for keep saying it, but I just know how to do it. So our goal is to do reviews. Our goals are to do fantasy booking shows, to do podcasts, to do shows with with non-fans, fans who don't watch wrestling, watching random matches or random shows. So stick with us. Hopefully we can help each other out. I can provide these videos for you, and it gives me something to do and something to look forward to every day over these next 2, possibly more weeks. And it gives something that you can look forward to. Even if they're short bursts, even if they're only 10 to 15-minute videos, at least there's something during the day that you can look forward to. And I think that's about it. I'll be releasing another video later tonight, possibly even 2 more tonight, depending on how much I can edit. I'm going to record a separate video after this, and I'm going to do other stuff after it. I might honestly just watch matches by myself and record them. Maybe do some live stream. Who knows? I gotta figure out how to live stream. But please bear with us. I know we're just getting started, but like I said, just hopefully it allows us to kind of all connect in a time where it's hard to connect with others. So subscribe and stay healthy. There's not much more I can say that hasn't already been said. Wash your hands and social distancing and everything else. Kind of limit your time out. Limit what you're doing. Hopefully you are stocked up, and hopefully you can do stuff in your house, and you have stuff to do, and watch all those shows and watch these videos and watch other stuff that you've been meaning to watch. But I would appreciate if you watch our videos as well and give us feedback. And if you ever want to get on or give us comment, tell us what's going on. Comment on Facebook, comment on Twitter, comment on YouTube, comment to me in person if you see me or know me personally and you don't want your comment to be public. I would like everyone to be involved and just be together during this time. So be on the lookout for other videos. Those are my thoughts about what's going on right now. Not the best video, but hopefully these other videos that I release later today and this week and next week and maybe more will help distract you and kind of help you escape a little bit from what's going on. But thank you. I've been Tim.